Hello and welcome back to Mate's Tottenham blog and to another episode of Tottenham Hotspur Transfer Talk. Today we have some more breaking news, this time coming out of Italy from Gianluca Di Marzio, that Tottenham have had a bid rejected for Torino striker Andrea Belotti. Now before I get into that video, if you are new to the channel and you want more transfer news like this, including interactive live streams, match previews, reviews and general Tottenham analysis videos, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and click the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload. So the news today is, as I've said, according to Gianluca Di Marzio of Sky Italy, Tottenham have had a bid rejected for Torino striker Andrea Belotti. Belotti is joining a long list of strikers that Tottenham have been linked to this summer, but this one, the fact that we have made a bid, it's one of the most concrete ones that we've had so far. We've had a lot of interest in players, as I've been talking about in the last couple of days. Habib Diallo, Patson Daka, Arkadiusz Milik, even Troy Deeney now looking to be a name who's very well and truly in the mix. But we have made a bid for Andrea Belotti, which is further than we've gone in our interest for any striker so far. Now, the format of this bid is one that Tottenham have used quite a bit in recent years. It is an initial loan deal with an option to buy. And that loan deal will be a 12-month deal with the option to buy for €50 million at the end of the season. We've had with a few players it's an obligation to buy, but as with Gedson Fernandes, it is an option to buy. Of course, we did this with Giovanni Lo Celso. The initial deal there was for an option to buy or obligation if he made it into the top four. Of course, we didn't, and we ended up exercising that option to buy 6 months early when we got him in January. As for Gedson Fernandes, we signed him on loan last January, and we do have the option to buy him next summer. But with Belotti, it is a very straightforward 12-month loan deal with a €50 million option to buy, and Torino, as it says, have rejected that bid. The only interest they have in negotiating a deal with Belotti this summer is a permanent one straight away. If they're going to be losing him, they want to have the funds to replace him immediately, and they have therefore rebuffed Tottenham's offer of a loan deal with €50 million option to buy. Look, he's one of the best strikers we've been linked with this summer. I think even in comparison to Arkadiusz Milik, I wouldn't be able to say which one is the better striker. And Milik, one playing at Napoli, is a very experienced, very good striker, and Belotti is certainly up at that level too. I'd much rather, it goes without saying, I'd much rather get someone like Belotti than Daka, Diallo, Deeney. And it's encouraging that this is the level of striker we could potentially be going in for. The only worry I would have is if it does have to be a deal that is done permanently this summer, would the funds actually be there? You know, if we didn't have the funds to buy Ollie Watkins, and we seemingly don't have the funds to complete any sort of a move for a few other players we have been linked with in other positions, I wouldn't be too confident that we would have the money there to complete this Belotti deal just yet. But of course that depends on which players leave the club this summer. Now, as for Andrea Belotti, he is a 26-year-old striker who plays with Torino in the Serie A. As I said there, Tottenham bid of initial loan with €50 million option to buy rejected. Torino only interested in permanent deal. Last season certainly wasn't the best of Belotti's career by any stretch of the imagination. He scored 16 goals in 36 Serie A appearances, but his overall league record for Torino is much better reading. It's 79 goals in 175 appearances. He's a powerful striker. He's a big player. He's an aerial threat. He's really, really clinical in front of goal. He's a very strong finisher, and he's energetic, enthusiastic, and can be very, very useful in that high press. The only concern would be he is relatively poor in possession in terms of holding onto the ball and picking out passes to his teammates around him, but he does draw a lot of fouls, so there is that plus side to that. Look, I'd be delighted if we could get someone like Belotti in. As I've said, it would be a great deal for us. He certainly fits the bill of Mourinho strikers. He's troublesome for defenders. He's able to throw himself around the place, and at the end of the day, he can put the ball in the back of the net. And what more could you ask for from a striker? I think the main conversation we've been having this summer is whether it will be a backup for Harry Kane or a striker who can offer him some sort of competition. And even if we are going to be rotating the squad this season, if it's not a case of competition, it's just being a very, very good second choice for us when Harry Kane isn't out, that we have a striker who I wouldn't say is of similar quality, but is better than what we've had in recent years. And I certainly think Belotti would be a brilliant option for that. I've even had people in the comments and in my live streams in the last week or so suggesting Andrea Belotti as a target, but he's not one that I've mentioned because I didn't see Tottenham pursuing a deal like that. But look, we have made the bid now. It has been turned down, again, according to Gianluca Di Marzio of Sky Italia. It'll be interesting to see if this one develops in the next couple of days, next couple of weeks. Mourinho saying today he's very confident we can get a striker in, but for now, bid for Belotti turned down. Don't forget to leave down in the comments below your opinions on this one. If you'd love to see Belotti come into the club, if you have enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.